beneficial microorganisms. We know that in our house, we make different types of food varieties. For example, in Kerala, we make idli, dosha, ghee, butter, etc. etc. And all these food items are prepared by a process known as fermentation. This fermentation is mainly carried out by different types of microorganisms. These microorganisms grow in the food item and that ferment and produce different types of acid, and this fermentation gives rise to different types of food products. So these type of microorganisms comes under beneficial microorganisms. For example, in our dairy industry, we use different types of such beneficial microorganisms. For example, lactic acid bacillus. These bacillus produce different types of acids, and according to the type of acid, we prepare different types of dairy products. Now, that comes in our body. In our digestive system also contain a large number of microorganisms which produce many beneficial effects to human beings. For example, some types of probiotic bacteria present in our digestive system that help our body to digest different types of components present in the food we take. The next cause is harmful microorganisms. In the case of harmful microorganisms, we represent two categories. One, food spoilage, and second one, disease. I already said different types of food products are produced with the help of beneficial microorganisms. But in the industrial case, we prepare large amount of food items, but many of the microorganisms that grow in such food items and use this food as their energy giving and carbon source, and utilizing this food, these microorganisms grow there. Such growth of microorganisms cause the spoilage of such type of food item. In industrial scale, this food degradation causes a large loss for the world. So, the study about such harmful microorganisms basically in the field of food spoilage is very much important in nowadays. The other section is the protection of different types of diseases. For example, nowadays the Kerala government trying to overcome a new disease named Nipah. It's caused by a type of virus, and many people are ill with the infection of such type of Nipah virus. And the medical field, the scientists in our medical field try to develop vaccines against this Nipah virus. But now it is some trouble process because the antigens present in this virus is all time changing their antigen nature. So a production of a suitable vaccine against Nipah virus is somewhat difficult. So the knowledge about these both categories of microorganisms, harmful and beneficial microorganisms, made our life a good one. So the first stage, the microbiology field, the first stage comes the identification of type of microorganism involving both these categories, beneficial and harmful. For this, the first stage is the identification of the type of pathogen participated in the field. Today we deal with the topic gram staining. It's a process that is used for the identification of type of bacteria involved in the process. I already said microorganisms are too small and not able to see with our naked eye. So for the observation of such microorganisms, we need special techniques and also special instruments. For this observation, we use the instrument called microscope, ranging from the simple cobalt microscope to electron microscope, the latest version of electron microscope also we use for observation of microorganisms. But it is too difficult to observe a microorganism using a simple cobalt microscope. To solve this problem, we use special techniques to observe such microorganisms. This technique is process called staining. Here, the microorganisms are colored with special type of dyes or stains to observe very clearly using this simple four-port microscope. Here, the microorganisms are taken in a glass, right, and observed under microscope. Before staining, it is very difficult to see the microorganism because the refractive index of the cytoplasm of bacteria, the water we use for the preparation of smear, and the glass light is almost same. So it is not observable with a naked eye using a simple microscope. To increase the clarity of the observing microorganism, we add special type of stain. The color compound we added to color the microorganism is called stain, and the process is called staining. These staining procedures are of mainly three types: simple staining, differential staining, and special staining. What is the difference between these stainings? In simple staining, we use only single stain to color the bacteria. The differential staining, we use different types of stain things, and using these different stains, we can differentiate the microorganism into two categories. Here, the gram staining procedure is the most simple type of differential staining. Here, we differentiate bacteria into gram positive and gram negative. This gram positive and gram negative differentiation is mainly based on the chemical structure of the cell wall of such bacteria. In gram positive bacteria, in all type of bacteria, the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan. In some bacteria, the concentration of peptidoglycan in the cell wall is higher, and in some bacteria it is low. The bacteria with a high concentration of peptidoglycan in the cell wall is categorized as gram positive, and the other are categorized as gram negative. In gram-negative bacteria, I already said the concentration of peptidoglycan is low, so an additional layer of lipid also present around the cell wall. Here, the gram staining procedure. Here, for the gram staining procedure, we use different types of things to carry out the procedure. First type is the glass type. This is used to prepare a smear oyster culture to be observed. The second thing is the lube. It's a nichrome lube. Using this lube, we take the culture from the sample and make smear on the glass slide. It's a culture sample in which the organism for observation is grown, and with the help of the nichrome lube, we can take a single inoculum from the medium and prepare the smear. This is a gram staining kit used for gram staining, in which different types of chemicals are present. The first one is the gram crystal violet, the primary stain used for the gram staining. Second one is grams iodine. Stain is gram decolorizer. And last one is a saffron, known as secondary stain or counter stain. For gram staining, at first we take a glass slide and clean the glass slide properly. And then a pen, we mark a circle under the slide to locate where the smear is prepared. We take the lube. Using this, we collect the culture from the plate. Before we collecting the sample, we red coat the lube for removing all the contamination present in the lube. And after red coating and cooling, we collect the sample from the plate carefully, and then we make a smear on the glass at the center of the glass line. Please be careful we have to make a clear, uniform, thin smear for the observation of microorganisms. After preparing the smear, we again red hot the loop, and after red hotting, we can place the loop in the bath table. Then, the smear. When we take a culture from the sample, a large number of microorganisms are present in the culture. So it is very difficult to observe the shape and size of individual cells. To observe the simple individual cell, we can make this smear on the glass slide. During smear formation, the individual cells are separated and we can easily observe the shape and arrangement of cells present in the culture. After making the smear, we can heat fix or chemical fix the smear that we prepare. For heat fixing, we can wave the slide over a burner, the flame for 2 or 3 times. The importance of this heat fixation is, first one, we kill the living organism present in the slide. Then the second one is the organism that we use for the smear preparation and for the gram staining, we can easily fix the organism to the slide. This is a heat fixation process. After heat fixation, we can stain. The slide is ready for the staining process. At first, we use the primary stain, crystal violet, for staining the smear. We add 2 or 3 drops of crystal violet on the smear and wait for 1 minute to take the crystal violet stain by the microorganism. After 1 minute, we can wash out the stain and completely remove the stain from the slide. After, we use grams iodine to the same smear. After adding the grams iodine, we also wait for 1 minute. The function of grams iodine is the firstly added crystal violet stain is completely absorbed by the microorganism, and the model grams iodine is helpful to fix the crystal violet to the cell wall of the bacteria. After 1 minute, we can again wash the grams iodine. Then add the decolorizer, grams decolorizer. We can tilt the slide slightly and add the stain continuously, add the decolorizer continuously. After removing all the violet color from the slide, we can wash the slide under a tap water. Then take the secondary stain, saffronic, for again staining process. Add 2 or 3 drops of saffronic to the slide. Wait for 1 minute and then wash out the slide. After all this process, we need only 4 or 5 minutes to complete this process. After this, we can allow to air dry the slide. After air drying, we can observe this slide under microscope. This is a figure after ground staining. In the figure we can see blue colored round shaped bacteria in the smear. For this we can use 100x magnification for the correct observation. Why we get this blue color in the smear? I already said bacteria are divided into gram positive and gram negative based upon the presence of peptidoglycan on the cell wall. If the bacteria is a gram positive bacteria, the first thing we use crystal violet is absorbed by the bacterial cell wall, and return the crystal violet color, the purple color within the bacteria. After decolorizing also, the bacteria return the color in the cell wall. But the gram-negative bacteria, the peptidoglycan layer, the concentration of peptidoglycan layer is small, and above the peptidoglycan layer, a lipid layer also present. When we use the decolorizer, grams decolorizer, the lipid component is dissolved by the decolorize and wash out from the cell wall. So the primary state that are absorbed by the bacteria are removed through this process, and the bacteria are free of color. And when we add the secondary stain, saffronin, the bacteria take the color of saffronin and appear as red. In this figure, the organism is gram-positive, so it absorbs the crystal violet stain and retain the color of crystal violet and appear as blue color or purple color. These all figures represent the gram-positive bacteria with the cocci, round shape and roll shape bacillus. The bacillus species with the gram-positive roll shape bacteria is gram-positive. So after gram staining, the gram-positive bacteria appear as blue color with a different shape, cocci or roll, and gram-negative bacteria absorb the stain by the color of saffron stain and appear as gram-negative. So this process, this differential staining process is used to classify bacteria as two groups, gram-positive and gram-negative, and this identification is very much important in the field of medical microbiology for the proper treatment against